at the check-in counter, bags packed, my kids jumping with joy. When the airline agent looked at me with pure pity and said, "Ma'am, there is no reservation under your name." The smile vanished from my face. I looked down at my phone and saw an unread text from my mother-in-law, the same woman I had screamed at and kicked out of my house the night before. I thought I had won the fight, but I had no idea that my ticket to hell was a one-way flight. To understand how we ended up in this disaster, I need to rewind 24 hours. This trip to Disney World was my life's dream. My husband and I had been saving every penny for 3 years. But there was one problem. His mother, Linda. You know that person who has an opinion on everything? Who tells you that you're raising your kids wrong? That was her. She had been living with us temporarily for 6 months, and the atmosphere was toxic. I remember folding the kids' clothes, smelling that fresh fabric softener, thinking, finally, we're going to have 15 days of peace away from her. The tension in the house was thick, like a rubber band ready to snap. The night before the flight, the rubber band finally snapped. She criticized the way I packed my son's suitcase. That was the last straw. I exploded. I screamed things that had been stuck in my throat for years. I pointed at the door and said the words that sealed my fate. "You are not part of this family. Get out of my house right now." Watching her pack her things into grocery bags, crying in silence, gave me this strange sense of power mixed with guilt. But my pride was louder. My husband tried to step in, but I told him, "Either she goes or I don't go." She left. We went to sleep feeling like winners. We woke up, called an Uber, and headed to the airport laughing, feeling light. I felt like I owned the world. We got to the counter, passports in hand. The agent types, frowns, types again. "Ma'am, I can't find the reservation." "What do you mean?" I laughed nervously. "We paid for everything on the credit card." My husband went pale. He whispered, "Honey, my mom paid for the tickets." The world stopped. The airport noise turned into a buzz. What? It was her gift. She used Dad's inheritance to pay for everything. The hotel, the park tickets, it was all in her email. The agent finished me off. The account holder canceled the entire package 30 minutes ago. The refund has been processed. I looked at my kids, still hugging their Mickey plushies, unaware that we weren't going anywhere. Right there, in the middle of the terminal, with useless suitcases at my feet, I understood. Arrogance has a high price. Was Linda difficult? Yes. But she had given everything she had to make her grandkids' dream come true. And I treated her like trash. I tried calling her. Voicemail. We went back home in silence. The house was empty. She was really gone. That day I learned the hardest lesson of my life. Never let pride blind you to the point where you can't see who's actually holding your hand. If this story served as a warning to you, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel because life teaches you lessons, but sometimes the tuition is way too expensive.